these papers are fucking garbage.
So my buddy Scotty, he's like technologically challenged. He's my age, but you would think he was like, I don't know, 65, 70.
Yeah.
Like I went to a baseball game with him in St. Louis about, I don't know, 3 years ago. And he comes back complaining. He's like, none of these places take cash, man. He's like, why can't I use my cash?
Oh my God, sounds like my brother.
Everybody wants you to use a card. These are the kinds of things that annoy him, right? So he's like, he's having trouble downloading Zoom on his phone. It wouldn't load, so he checked his phone memory and it was almost full. So he went online and saw how to delete large files. So he did that and it still won't download.
Yeah. Go to the whole rabbit hole. You spend 2 hours trying to do shit. You just wind up pissed. God fucking damn it. Yeah. Yep.
And then he was trying to say that like Zoom costs money. He's like, then they wanted to charge me something. I'm like, no.
No, that's to trick old people into thinking they have to pay. Congratulations, old people.
So I just texted his daughter and I asked if she could help him.
Oh man. Well, that might be the fantasy league we just got you in. We got a guy like that.
Okay.
His name's Sean. I think he's in North Carolina still. He bounces all around the country, but he is my age, but technologically he is 74. So,
okay.
like I said, with our payouts every year, we wait and see who wins, and then I say Venmo this guy $25. Every year with Sean, that is a problem.
That's a problem. You have every year, even though he does it every year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't get into my PayPal and I don't know what's happening. Like, yeah, because you haven't used it in 12 months from the last time when we I don't know, this won't go through. Then we finally got him through and he ended up sending the money to the wrong fucking person.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah. So I had to message the guy and said, look, dude, you know how Sean is. Like, I'm calling this a win that we just got him to log in and do it. So if the money doesn't come in, I'll pay you. Like, I just don't want to stress Sean out anymore because that will be too much for him. He's like, don't worry about it. Like, okay.
And he's your age?
Yeah, he might be a couple years younger.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that reminded me of my mechanic who's like a really good friend of mine. His name's Hubert, but he actually is old, right? He's in and I got him into a Survivor League a few years ago on a CBS platform.
Okay.
And it took us probably 3 hours to figure out how to get into his email because
yes,
he couldn't figure out his password. And so getting to the password reset was a real chore. Mm-hmm. And so anyway, we'd done this for about 3 years. And this last year, he didn't get in on time because he texted me like the morning, I think it had to be in before like the 10 o'clock game started. And he goes, Nicole, what's my password? I'm like, Hubert, I don't know what your password is, man.
Come on, you were there with me when I thought of that. Remember, it's the name of my neighbor in 3rd grade, remember?
Well, this was like on the CBS app, so it should just open or auto-populate, you know?
You would hope, yeah.
You would hope. Oh, God bless him. I love Hubert.
Buddy, if you want
Yikes, did not know there was a pod tonight.
Oh, is he able to make it?
I don't know. I said, are you podding, Steve? He said, there's a pod tonight? And I said, yes, trivia. And that's all we've heard.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll call that a maybe then, I think.
That being said, I do have this pack of Miller Genuine Trading Cards that is unopened.
Oh.
And I was going to unopen them. Or I was going to open them on the pod.
Oh, fun.
Here, I'll read it here. It says,
little teaser.
5-card micro etched and embossed Miller Moments randomly inserted in 136 packs. 10-card acetate Miller Crystal Gallery randomly inserted in 1 and 12 packs. 15-card all foil Miller Holiday Cheer randomly inserted in 1 and 6 packs. The 95-card gold foil stamped base set with 5 checklist cards, 9 per pack. So,
Are these just actual Miller things? Like, is this the fucking brewery? Like,
Miller. This is official of the beer, bro. I got these at a vintage store.
Damn.
I also got a pack of
Nice. I have not seen this. Ooh, bump the mic. Don't do
Are
that.
the Brewers still? Do they still play in Miller Park? Is it still called that?
No, what is it? American Family Field, they call it now. I think it's still
American
Miller Park.
Family
Yeah.
Field.
Yeah. You get that sweet, sweet insurance money.
Mm-hmm.
I
That
saw like this
familial.
little historical thing. There's this guy I follow on IG that talks about like, hey, check out how this all came about. And so the Budweiser family, Anheuser, when he bought the Cardinals, they wanted to change the name of the ballpark, which at that time was called Sportsman's Ballpark, right?
Yes.
And he wanted to name it Budweiser. And they said, no, you're not going to name it
Field,
after a beer. So he named it his family name, which is Bush. And then a few years later, he started a line of beer called Bush Beer.
Yeah, that is how you
That's
do
thinking.
How
it.
you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I didn't. I named the beer after the
Yeah,
park. Fuck you.
I named it
Well, that was like one of the. I love the fucking petty
Yeah.
shit, man. Like there was a guy, I can't remember. I saw this online years ago, but he wanted to build like a big, I don't know, shed's not really the word, more like a pole barn, just a cover for his cattle. And basically, they wouldn't approve it because he was in some limit of the city where they didn't allow blah blah blah. So he went through the rules and found out what was allowed, and one of the things that's allowed is you could build a table. So he built a 15-foot table and put it out in the field so his cows could go under the table. And that was totally within the rules. They couldn't do shit.
It's in the rules,
table.
man.
They're like, you can't build that.
Right. He said, I can't make a shed. I can make a table. Table's allowed, man.
There's no regulation
Well-
on how tall the table has to be. Can't be. All right. I could
Right.
build that table.
There was no limits. Yeah, hell yeah, man. You know how many cows I get under that table?
Ingenuity.
Right. And the pettiness.
And the
that's what I
pettiness.
love.
Yeah, ingenuity coupled with pettiness. Oh, yeah?
That's
Yeah,
the combo.
that's what you're going to do? Okay, watch
Yep.
me now.
Oh, well, watch me fucking. What is the word? Malicious compliance. That's my new favorite word.
That is a great phrase. I love that.
I will comply so fucking hard. Give me that rule book. I will tear through it and I will find a fucking loophole and a way to make this 10 times the mess that you thought you had on your hands when you didn't just let me do what I wanted.
And make a bigger mess.
I'll follow the rules. I'll follow the rules.
Yikes Mountain. I said, well, first off, I said Coley, Ron, and I are chilling. Fuck me with 8 U's.
Wow, that's a lot.
I counted them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he was prepared to pod.
Let me
I don't
see
know
if
what's
Troy's
happening.
internet's working.
It wasn't as of 1:45. Like I messaged you guys right when I got the update that he still didn't have it. So told him to hit up Elmo for some of that sweet, sweet Sky internet, but he said he's fucking dogs and kids and whatnot, so he doesn't have time to get back to Troy.
I will try to get in. Currently dealing with some really pressing
Sounds
stuff.
like he's had a lot of that.
In parentheses, trying to fix a coffee maker for my mom.
Okay.
It's
Wait,
6:20
that's what I was just going to say.
p.m.
Does she need coffee right now?
What?
Rita
What
wants
in
some
the
fucking coffee, man.
pressing?
Fuck does she need coffee? Rita gets what Rita
She's
gets, man.
making a chocolate coffee martini.
Like, yikes, P Mountain, you get in here and fix this machine so I can have a coffee.
An espresso martini.
That sounds all right.
I don't know, like these coffee makers they make these days, unless it's like a German made one that is hundreds, almost couple $1,000. You're not
Right.
really going to fix it, are you? They're just kind of like disposable.
Mostly. I mean, everything's made to be thrown, so
Yeah.
yeah. Worst case, if it ain't working, I mean, you're talking lime scale on the inside or it's fucked, basically. One of the two.
Yep.
Oil, vinegar? Oh, you put vinegar?
Yeah, I ran that through my Keurig a couple weeks ago because I thought same thing. Wasn't heating very well.
Keurig suck.
Well, yeah. But I've got the little reusable cup, so I
See, now I love the idea behind the reusable cup for a lot of different reasons. For the environment, for the cost savings. Um, but
For
like
using
it
your
is
own
so
roast.
using your own roast, there's
Yeah,
a
like the different
lot of
flavors.
benefit. But the big con that outweighs all of that for me is like washing it out after every use. It's a real
I'm
pain in the
lazy.
ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know.
I do hate it.
Such a lame excuse, but it's the truth.
Well, I mean, it's still less work for me than going the other direction, so I keep doing it. But yeah, got my little cup, and like Hashi said, I've been mixing this French roast with some Colombian and getting just the mix I want, and
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
kind of
Yeah,
nice.
because that's the thing is the Keurig, they're like, oh, how about these Starbucks flavors? They're like,
Like, I
that's
don't-
disgusting. They're like, well, how about this
I don't need
unflavored
flavor.
Starbucks coffee bean? And you're like, how is it still sweet?
Yeah, right. Why does it
Fuck.
taste like sugar?
Yeah.
The fuck did you do
What the hell are
here?
you doing?
Wilford's rolling in his grave.
Did you see Starbucks is leaving Washington?
What was that? What about Starbucks?
Corporate headquarters is leaving the state.
Cool.
Yeah, the
Starbucks.
CEO announced it because there's going to be some tax,
Income tax.
income tax.
Yeah.
It's
And
a, it's a
he's-
millionaire. It's a millionaire's tax. only.
Right, so
Yes.
it really only affects the one guy in that company?
And it's like, I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, like, do you not feel like you owe your fair share in taxes? You're going to
No.
move. You're going to eliminate jobs for people and then just up and relocate someplace.
I mean, do you think that Starbucks has a soul, or like was
No.
this surprising in any way?
No.
I mean, Starbucks is extremely unethical in everything. But yeah,
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Microsoft.
that
Oh,
part
I
of
mean, they're horrible. They're a horrible company. They got rid of the Sonics.
Pretty much top to bottom.
They're
Well,
just
that I knew. Yeah.
they're just they're not a good company. I mean,
And just heavily anti-union, trying to stop everybody from organizing. And then once they
Yep.
did, they closed
shut down
most of the
stores. Yeah,
locations
exactly, yeah.
where they unionized.
Yeah,
They're-
that's
they're
the
just
thing they do is they're
shitbags.
like, oh yeah, you could totally unionize, and they'll just close your store, and then
after
then
they
all those
fight
people
you
lose
for
jobs.
2 years. And,
Yeah, after they, yeah. And they've done that so many different times.
sales went down.
So a lot of people will be like, well, I worked for Starbucks for 10 years and they were really good to me, and it's just like, well, good for you, but just because they were
Right.
good to you doesn't mean that they're good to people. So
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you there, but yeah, no,
Money
Oh,
at Starbucks and going on like 15 plus years. Like, I don't go there. Like, the first time I ever went there, I was like, you want how
Yeah.
much for a cup of
I'm
coffee?
cheap, man.
Like, I can go to McDonald's and get something that probably tastes better. You know, I read something once too that Starbucks actually buys really, really shitty, cheap beans and they scorch it so much and then they put all this like foo-foo stuff in it that it doesn't matter how cheap it is.
Right, because you can't taste that coffee anyway. It's so fucking drowned in sugar.
So
well, they
bad.
created a business model that is like, and if there's like a drive-through coffee shop, so like Dutch Bros, Black Rock, like any of these other drive-through coffee models, they all do the same thing where they're buying the absolute worst beans possible, burning the shit out of them, putting about 800 grams of sugar in it, and they're just like, hey, this is a drink, and people love it. And it's like, people don't like, there's just so not in touch with
They
their
just want the
bodies.
sugary-
It's the
all
sugar
they want
plus
is
the
the sugary
caffeine,
thing.
and the caffeine from the shitty beans, it actually does have more caffeine in it, but it's like
Oh.
how not all cocaine is created equal. Like there's cocaine
I
that
do
doesn't
know
get you
how
all
that
jittery
is,
and shit.
yes.
It's the same thing with caffeine. There's jittery
Makes sense.
caffeine, and then there's clean caffeine, and they're getting the jittery shit. That's all I
See, I
can.
realized that pretty early with Starbucks because I always ordered my coffee black. Like I didn't get all the foo-foo sugary
Okay.
stuff. And
And
so
then
when I drank it,
same
I
here,
was like,
Coley.
why do
Same here.
people like this? I don't get it
Yep.
because it tastes like shit.
No,
Yep. Same.
no, I can't drink them.
No,
No, if I'll get a latte, but then it's
dude,
maybe
I got
the
a
vanilla syrup
frappuccino
in
one
there
time,
is
and I
it.
was like, "Can I get no sugar, no flavor, no nothing? I just
like,
want like the
no.
ice. I want a blended frozen coffee drink. It's like it's hot, you know." And then
No, you gotta add.
They're
all
like,
that.
no, they said
allow you to
sure,
drink that.
and they said, "All right,
Oh.
unsweetened frappuccino," and I get it. I was like, "This is the sweetest thing I've ever drank in my life." I don't. It's
Right.
because like they have like some like milk or something like that they put in it. It's like some
Oh,
sort
that
of
they add,
base,
and it's
right?
got it
That
too.
like has just an
Yeah.
ass load of sugar in it, and then they put the flavor in
Probably.
on top.
So I texted Troy and he said he's dead in the water, only spotty cell since 10 a.m. this morning. He said, but I'm still getting hammered just like I was with you on the pod. So that's the rainbow.
Well, we should see maybe if we can. We should text him some questions.
Yeah.
And see if he can.
It'd be like, Troy, if you have any
Get an
trivia,
answer.
text us, or feel free to.
Yeah, maybe I'm gonna shoot him my. Maybe I'll shoot him my questions before we start and give him a chance to answer, and I can throw Troy's responses in with it. I don't know if I trust that dick though. I think he'd Google all the answers.
21-mile-an-hour winds is what.
Yeah,
That's what Google says. I don't trust it though.
No, he said they've been upwards of 70s, and he said largely sustained too. I said, no, we had a day the other day here where they got up into the 50s, and it was insane. But that was like a day. Like he said, it's been going on there for days.
Like
That
what
sounds
the
fun.
wind?
Yeah, yeah. It's a big dust storm is what took out the internet apparently. So
I-15 closed north of Idaho Falls due to hazardous conditions.
Wow. Yeah, Thursday night he was talking about, he said a shit wind is how he phrased it.
yeah,
The winds
it
of
hasn't
shit.
gotten better.
Yes.
Yeah, well, because I think that might be the night we got hit too. Because I got up 4:30 in the morning. I got a message from my sister-in-law, and it was just a picture out their front door of like a pine tree almost touching their front door. And I thought they don't have a pine tree.
Where did that
in their
pine tree
yard.
come from?
Where from across the street.
Oh shit.
So that fucker was that tall, fell all the way over, about hit the porch, took down power lines. And then Troy sent me a picture of one that was bigger because, of course, you had to show me a bigger pine tree down.
Yeah, 70-mile-an-hour winds on Thursday. So I mean, it's been going on for a couple days. Yeah,
Yeah, Thursday's when we got it too. So
We got,
he's just getting worse.
we got some sort of atmospheric river that happened, and apparently it broke some records
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I live on like a plateau, so I don't really get to see the flooding as much.
Where do bad folks go when they die?
Ash, if you were looking that up, was it coming from the north? Where was the wind going through Idaho Falls? Did you see the pattern? I don't know if you saw a
It's-
map or something.
It said from the east, so it would make sense because that's it was probably coming from Ron or somewhere.
Is it? Yeah, I
Ron-
didn't know
Ron
if it was
farted.
the one or coming my way from there. Yeah.
That makes
Ron
sense.
passed
You're right.
gas. So.
We got the lighter stuff there in Tafton.
Tafton.
I'm still at. My wife is so sick of hearing me talk about this Tafton now. I'm like,
She's
it's
only just
unbelievable.
You should petition. You should petition.
No, the Tafton. I just found out about Tafton,
What's
so I was
happening?
like, what? Oh, were you not there for that?
I don't know.
She was.
Maybe.
Factor Taft.
the two fucking
that
high
was
sound.
pretty high. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's not on there. No, I was pretty high
You'd be
too.
surprised
so
what I don't remember.
No, the town that I work in was technically, I don't know if it was founded by, but started by a guy named Taft,
Taft.
and it was originally named Tafton.
See, Ron, what you
Until-
need to do is petition the town to turn back to Tafton.
Huh?
Oh, this might be my
Yeah.
This
it
is
should be
your-
like
this is your mission in life.
Founders Day. Create a holiday in town where everybody gets together and it's called Founders Day.
Oh my God,
So it's
we gotta
bringing
make Taft
commerce
Day.
to the city.
Oh my God, I'm gonna talk to the chick in the village. Oh, I'm getting the ice cream store on board for
I was
this.
going to say
We're
city
gonna have a
council,
Taft
but
Day.
if the chick in the village works, then sure.
Yeah.
Is basically
That's pretty
the
much the
city
same thing
council.
in
We got
this town,
one
yeah.
person. Yeah, she does everything. She's the
Chick in the village, city
election,
council, mayor,
the taxes.
synonyms. Synonyms.
Oh, the mayor is a guy. Well, they still call him the mayor, but he hasn't been the mayor in years.
The only mayor they have is a horse. M-A-R-E.
Yeah, a horse is now
Wow.
technically the mayor.
I asked Troy if we could text him so he can answer, and he said, "Yes, I think so." So
Yeah, sounds spotty.
very definitive.
Well,
Okay, well, it sounds like we got a course plotted out.
do we
I
want
feel pretty
to
good.
do we want to open the Miller cards first
Yeah, but let me get
before
another
we
beer.
trade you?
Ooh,
Okay. Well, of course. You have to.
okay.
Of course.
Well, you know what? I might have some cards myself out there
shit.
because this guy I know gave me a pack of WCW cards in Vegas, and I've been saving that second pack. So,
Hey, did you get injured in a pedestrian automotive accident in Las Vegas? And you seen them bus stop signs with the lawyers on them? Yeah, well, I'm not one of those guys. I'm a lawyer, but you know, I ain't got what I look like. I got bus stop money over here. I don't have that. So yeah, if you got injured in Vegas and you're looking for a lawyer and you can't afford one of those good ones on a bus stop, come on down here to Swenson and Crench. We'll take your case. We'll take it and we'll do something with it. 'Cause I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, them other guys on the bus stop, they're real good. I mean, they win a lot. They win a lot of money, and you know what? You know, more power to them. But you know, they got the money. They reinvested on the bus stop. I can't do that. I do what I can. So we're trying locally targeted podcast audio ads now. That's what we're doing. Okay, so we're gonna see how that goes. I said I don't want to josh you. Those guys are really good. I'm not gonna tell you I'm as good as them, but I don't cost as much neither. So if you don't got as much money and you can't afford a bus stop lawyer and you got hit by a car in Las Vegas, and that happens all the time. It happens. I mean, don't feel bad. It happens. Come down, Swenson and Crench. We'll save you a buck.
forgot I was supposed to take the joint out to the cat, the lazy bastard. Now he's mad at me.
Well, you're supposed to get him hotted. You can't forget that.
Yeah, I told him to come in here, and then I forgot about it. Like, oops. Well,
Rudy? Hi. Hi there.
you know what then? Pre-game beers count if it's recorded, so.
Oh, hell yeah. I couldn't make the sound. Mine was a twist.
Yeah, yep. I was listening to an episode, an old one of ours earlier today, where I had bottles, and it was just
Yeah.
like,
So lame.
it just doesn't do it. Yeah, I don't even like cans, but I drink them for the pod and the fridge.
Pod specific.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like every time I don't have that reverb crack, it makes me sad. Like, oh, that beer could have made a special sound.
That's
Ron,
just
did
made
you,
regular
see,
old beer
did you
sound.
see Wisconsin beat my Fighting Illini?
I heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not happy. I was literally pissed all day long yesterday. The game of the
Was that to go to the finals?
so
Quarterfinals.
no, tomorrow is the championship,
Okay.
and then it's Selection Sunday too.
Wow.
The ACC
Wow.
final is going on right now, I believe. Duke and Virginia.
They
Okay. Wow.
Oh man, I have all these fun facts, but I don't know how to turn them into trivia questions because it's like
Yeah,
almost too
yeah, see?
obvious. You know what I mean?
That was my problem with Factor Taft the other day. It was like, I got great info, but it's not a great question.
All right,
Can
well,
I
can
give
I-
you a question? Drop that shit into AI and have them come up with a
No,
question.
no, I won't. I won't.
Just kidding.
Science and nature in perfect balance. That's what you get with the all-natural products from Taintco Labs, the newest subsidiary of the Taintco family of products. Shea butter, goat milk, and 17 things that don't exist in nature, all combined to leave you feeling clean, refreshed, and with the most supple, pliable genitals nature and science can provide, with Taintco Genital Wash. Sure, you could buy separate washes for each specific zone, but Thanks to Taint Co's genital engineers, say goodbye to separate bottles for your balls and butthole. No more individual scrubs for penis and perineum. No, one all-encompassing genital wash to save you time and money. So spend less time cleaning your genitals and more time getting them dirty with Genital Wash from Taint Co. Genital Wash from Taint Co Labs, a subsidiary of Taint Co.
So someone sent me something and it was like, in quotes, "I'm a 90s kid." And then below, "Sir, you are a 40-year-old man." I was just like, God damn it.
Like, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Rob just texted us from New Orleans
Oh.
with an Andy Kaufman fucking. Is it like Elvis and Andy Kaufman? It's Andy Kaufman
Yes.
inside Elvis.
Wow.
Wow, Inception.
I love
What
it.
the fuck? That is so weird.
Fucking art. Art!
What's he
Art
doing
is-
in New Orleans?
Jorking it.
He's with the lady.
Okay. Just a little trip. Nice.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They're just, hanging out a little, month after
Okay.
Mardi Gras. So it's like Elvis's face all like warped up and then like Andy Kaufman like in it. You can't see it at all. It's
Yeah,
Can't
it's a
see
little too
shit.
glared,
No,
I think.
It's not helping.
Oh, I see
No.
the Elvis part though.
Yeah,
Lips are
you can make
very
that jaw out. easily.
Identifiable.
I was like, that's Elvis, but is that Kaufman? I was like, wait, what? I was like, oh, it's both. It's like Elvis's chin, and then it's all of a sudden Kaufman's eyes, and like he's just looking at.
It's just funny to me that he's the first one to do the Elvis thing. Like, he literally started a fucking industry of fake Elvi.
Elvis.
Like, yeah, Kaufman. Yeah, like there's a decades of like you could go anywhere and find a fake Elvis.
Mm-hmm.
Like Vegas is loaded with them. There's movies about all the fake Elvises in
true.
Vegas. Like that's
Literally
a
whole
Kaufman
movie.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he started that whole Elvis impersonation thing.
It's fucking. I mean, that could have been a trivia question, Ron. You just fucked up.
I did. Well, you fuckers.
Who
know
started
what I
the
mean.
fucking Elvis bit, man?
Have you
Tell
guys
me.
ever seen the movie Honeymoon in Vegas with Nick Cage and
No.
no?
Are you sure it's called Honeymoon in Vegas?
Yeah. Honeymoon in Vegas, and it's
Oh, wow. 1992.
What's her name that was like Sex in the City? What's her
Sarah
name?
Jessica
in-
Parker. Yeah.
Sarah Jessica Parker. Yeah. So there was
I
this
gotta-
Elvis convention, and they were showing them all doing like their little things, and then like a little kid came out with full Vegas Elvis sideburns and everything, and guess who that was?
Well, I just saw it, so I can't. But Ron,
Okay.
I don't.
because I just looked it up.
little
That's a crazy. I would have
In
never guessed that.
92?
Mhm.
Elijah Wood.
Oh no. Okay, we'll give you a hint
Love
here.
that. Yes.
Current
He's
pop
a-
star
Yes. Current.
was a child during 1992 when this movie came out.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. I was trying to pin that age. It's got to be somebody younger than me. I don't
He
know
came from a
anybody
family
in
of
that.
performers, and so it wasn't just that he got cast to do this. Like he literally did that with his family in Hawaii. Does that help? Hawaii, where he grew up? No.
You could say he has a celestial background.
Ooh. Very nice. I like
Oh.
that clue.
It's Bruno.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I thought about that just because he was the only one I could think of.
Well, you would have been right.
Like,
I
who's
thought
in
about
that
it because
age
it was
range?
the only thing I could think of.
Yeah, I was like, who's in that age bracket? Well, that guy is kinda. I would have figured he was too young.
Yeah, I saw it years ago, I think around the time it came out. And then I watched it again recently, just a couple months ago. And as soon as he came out, I was like, oh my God, that's Bruno Mars. You could just see,
Yeah.
like, I didn't know back then because who's Bruno Mars back then, right?
Right.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've done that with so many movies on Tubi where you'll see somebody in the background. It's like, oh, holy shit, he wasn't anybody then.
Yeah.
Like, what was that Three Ninjas Knuckle Up that I got with fucking, and you can barely see him. I had to Google it afterwards. The fuck's his name? Now I'm gonna draw a total blank on his name.
What movie was it?
Three Ninjas Knuckle Up.
Oh
Yeah. Help me there.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my
No,
Me.
that's the 90s wanted to continue to capitalize on whatever the Daniel LaRusso fucking Karate Kid shit. And so the Three Ninjas
God.
was a 90s continuation of that.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So it was the
interesting.
same ideology. Like I used to get them mixed up when I was a kid. I used to think that I loved the Karate Kid, and then I realized that what I had seen was all the Three Ninjas movies because they had come out in the
Fucking
90s.
Donald Logue.
Donald Logue.
Donald Logue, that's who it is. He is one of the henchmen that gets his ass kicked by the ninjas, and you can't even see it's him, but there's a couple of shots where you see his face, and you're like, holy shit, is that Donald Logue? You're like, nah, he's shaved, it could be him, it looks awfully like him. Google it, like, holy shit, it was him as a henchman before he'd landed Blade or anything else.
Blade.
Henchman is a good entry into the industry.
You're listening to the Outsiders Social Club on the Half-Ass Podcast Network.